Your ex texted you at 2 a.m. You know you shouldn't respond. You've told yourself 1,000 times you're done, but your hand is already reaching for the phone. And the weirdest part, you feel alive for the first time in weeks. That's not love. That's not even desire. That's your brain on the same chemical that makes cocaine addictive. Let me show you the machine. Here's what you don't realize. They're following a script, not consciously. Most manipulators don't even know they're doing it, but there's a rhythm. 3 days of warmth, then the withdrawal, the coldness that makes your stomach drop. Then, just when you're about to break, just when you're about to leave, they come back. I've been thinking about us, and you're hooked again. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered something disturbing. He put rats in boxes with levers. Group A, lever gives food every time. The rats press it when hungry, then stop. Predictable. Group B, lever never gives food. The rats try a few times, then give up. Logical. Group C, lever gives food randomly. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. No pattern. These rats became obsessed. They'd press the lever hundreds of times. They'd stop eating regular food. They'd press until their paws bled.
That's you, checking your phone, waiting for the text, staying up late hoping they'll call. You're not in love. You're in a Skinner box, and someone else has their hand on the lever. Your brain runs on prediction. It's constantly calculating. If I do this, I get that. Stable relationships? Your brain can predict them, so the dopamine response is moderate, comfortable, safe. But unpredictable relationships? Every time they switch from cold to warm, your brain experiences what neuroscientists call a prediction error. Your entire system misfires. It expected one thing, got another. Neuroscience shows that prediction errors don't just release dopamine, they supercharge it. The uncertainty creates a reward signal significantly stronger than a guaranteed win. You're not addicted to them, you're addicted to the whiplash. Here's what's messed up. A healthy relationship, where someone is consistently kind, reliable, present, produces a steady, moderate dopamine baseline. A toxic relationship, where someone oscillates between love and cruelty, produces massive dopamine spikes. Your brain experiences the toxic relationship as more rewarding, not because you're broken, because that's how the chemistry works. When they go cold, your body floods with cortisol, the stress hormone, the same chemical released when you're in physical danger. Your heart rate increases, your thinking narrows, your prefrontal cortex, the part that makes rational decisions, starts shutting down. You're not overthinking it. You're literally entering a biological threat state. Then they text, "Miss you." 2 words, and your nervous system floods with dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, the entire bonding cocktail. But here's the part that should terrify you. After enough cycles, your brain doesn't just respond to this pattern, it starts seeking it. Neural pathways form, strengthen, become highways. Your brain literally rewires to associate pain from this person with the highest possible reward.
This is why you got bored with the person who was actually good to you. This is why nice guys finish last isn't about morality, it's about neurochemistry. This is why you can know someone is destroying you and still feel like you're dying when they leave. You're not choosing chaos, your dopamine pathways are. Brain imaging studies on romantic rejection show something terrifying. The neural activity lights up the exact same reward pathways as cocaine addiction. To your brain, the text from your ex isn't communication, it's a fix. The person who hurts you has become your drug, and the withdrawal is just as real. So you try to think your way out. You make pros and cons lists, you talk to friends, you read articles about red flags. You know this person is bad for you. And then they show up, or they text, or you see their name, and every rational thought evaporates. Because you're trying to use your prefrontal cortex, your logical brain, to override your limbic system, your emotional, chemical, survival brain. That's like trying to talk your way out of a panic attack or logic your way out of hunger. The chemistry is stronger than the logic. When you try to quit them, you don't just feel sad, you experience actual withdrawal, physical chest pain, obsessive thoughts you can't control, sleep disruption, loss of appetite or binge eating, inability to focus, intrusive memories on a loop. This isn't metaphorical heartbreak, this is your nervous system recalibrating from a chemical dependency. Here's the cruelest part. Your brain has built a superhighway to this person. Every thought, every memory, every reminder triggers that pathway. Meanwhile, the pathways to other potential partners, to self-sufficiency, to healthy love, those are dirt roads, underdeveloped, weak. So you go on a date with someone stable, someone kind, someone who texts back, and you feel nothing. Bored. Flat. Not because they're boring, because your brain is calibrated for chaos. You've become tolerant to normal love. It's the same tolerance that happens with addictive substances. The baseline that used to feel good now feels like nothing. You need the high, the drama, the crisis and resolution. Healthy love feels like depression by comparison. So what do? First, understand this. Neuroplasticity is real. Your brain can rewire, but it takes time and it takes strategy. You can't willpower your way through this. You need to hack the same system that got you trapped. Kill the magic by seeing the machine. They're not mysterious, they're not complex, they're running a program. Start tracking the pattern, screenshot the texts, write down the timeline. Once you see it's a rhythm, not random emotion, something breaks in your brain. The prediction error stops working when you can predict the error. The pattern that once addicted you now repulses you. The machine that trapped you is the same machine that will free you. You just have to stop being the rat and become the scientist.
If you want psychology that doesn't shame emotions, but teaches control, direction, and self-mastery, subscribe. This channel isn't about suppressing who you are. It's about learning how to use it.